Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to be doing a little get ready with me for bed. It's currently Memorial Day. It's been a very long day, so it's time for me to take my makeup off and go to sleep. Okay, so step number one is I'm just going to use these Neutrogena face wipes to take off my makeup. Normally I would use the makeup eraser wipes, but I don't know where my micellar water is, and I know that you only need like water for it, but I just like using micellar water because it comes off, and I also have really sensitive skin, so it like takes a hot minute. But I'm gonna go wipe all this off and I'll be back. Okay, so all my makeup is off and this is what my face looks like. If you want to know like what I used on my face, it was this tinted sunscreen. I have shade 12 and then shade 10. I used shade 10, and then I used the Say blush in the color Lady, as well as, it's not in here, my Patrick Top blush, which is in my purse, the powder to go over it, and then I used the cookie highlighter on my nose, and for my brows I used Anastasia Beverly Hills. So yeah, and now here we are, bare face. I'm just gonna let this stuff under my eyes come off. I'm not like scrubbing. I really don't care that much. But we're gonna move on to washing my face next. And I'm just gonna take off my Oura ring so I don't get stuff all over it. I mean, it has like a covering, but still, we don't want her to be dirty and disgusting. I just put this little headband on my head, that way my hair isn't like in my face.
He needs some milk. He needs some milk.
So I'm gonna start with the Dermalogica. It's like a exfoliator. I use this when I get my facial, or like they use this when I get my facials. It's amazing. So what I like to do first is turn my warm water on just a little bit. And I'm gonna wet my hands just a tad. You don't want them soaking wet. Like, they look super duper wet, but they're really not. And I'm just gonna squish them together like this and shake them out. And you're gonna take some of this stuff. This stuff works, by the way. Like, okay, that's that. Then I'm gonna wet my face. I'm just going to take this and scrub it between my hands so it powders. Alright, so now I look crazy, but it's all over my face. So now I'm going to use my makeup eraser to just wipe it all off. And I'm making sure that I use the soft side and not the exfoliating side. Alright, so this is what my face looks like after the exfoliator. So now we're going to cleanse my face with my Good Molecules cleanser, so let me grab that. Okay, this is the cleanser that I use. It's Good Molecules. I use that app called Yucca to like rate the products that I use, because my face gets very like, I have a very sensitive face, so I don't want to use stuff that's gonna irritate it, and Yucca said that Good Molecules is good. So I've been using it for a while and it works. I just kind of like, I break out when I use makeup, so I'm just hoping that the tinted stuff doesn't make me break out more than I already am, because I already had pimples before it, but I just used it for the first time today. So we're gonna wash my face now with the cleanser. And so I look crazy again, but I'm just gonna use the other side now. I used this side before, and I literally just flipped it like this. Then I'm gonna use the other side of the Wicked stuff to just wash off my cleanser, because I like when my water is like scorching hot. So I just basically like use scorching hot water and put it on here and then wipe my face with it. I'm really just focusing on getting like in my nose, because that's where makeup tends to like sit, and then I break out. So this is what we're looking like so far. I'm just wringing this out. I love these things. They're literally, I have like 8 different types of them. Like I have a sheep one, a dwarf one, I don't even know, but they're really good. Alright, moving on to the next step. I have a lot of steps to my makeup routine, or a lot of steps to my skincare routine, so that's why it's like cute. we're gonna move on to the next step. Okay, so I have all my products ready in front of me, and I use like literally basically all Good Molecule stuff. They also do, in case you guys are curious, come in travel sizes because I go on vacation a lot, so it's good to be able to bring my skincare with me. Like, they have a mini version of this. I have not seen a miniature version of the moisturizer, but if anything, you can just put it in like one of those travel bottles. It's not that deep, and this stuff is like, it's not super expensive. Like, you're not gonna break the bank getting Good Molecules. I feel like this isn't like small, but I'm just genuinely like being serious. I love their stuff. Okay, so next I'm using the hyaluronic acid serum. She's been a little used. I have like a whole nother thing of it in my cabinet from Christmas, but this is probably bottle number 4. I don't even know. It's foaming up a little bit because my face is still wet. Okay, next we're just gonna be using the niacinamide serum. So again, squeeze it, drop it. And just rub it in. Okay, next, I have a lot of like red in my face. I don't have rosacea. I think I used to, but it slowly started to go away. Now it's just a lot of pimples. So I like to use this discoloration correcting serum just to like help with some of my acne and a little bit of the rosacea, especially like when I go outside and get hot. I turn super duper red, so we just like to avoid that. And again, just put it on your face and rub it in. Okay, so next I'm gonna use is the Ordinary lip exfoliator. It's PHA 5%. Literally all you do is you squeeze this little thingy and you just put it on your lips and then you just let it dry. Don't mess with it, just let it dry. Okay, the next product that I like to use is this niacinamide brightening toner, as well as from Good Molecules. So I just put it in my hands like this, rub it together, and pat it on my face. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna use are these Medicube Zero Pore Pads. I just got these like a few days ago, and I've used them a few times, and I've been loving them. So then it just comes with these little tweezers for you to like grab it out, so you're not grabbing with like your clammy hands. With that, I'm just going to take it. I like using, there's like a ribbed side and like a flat side. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I like to use the ribbed side. Okay, so now my face is really red from scrubbing it, but I don't know if you guys can see like the dirt and funk that like took off, but it's there, I promise. So we're gonna throw her in the garbage. Moving on to the next step. I told you that there was a lot of steps, guys, but trust me, if you are consistent with it, it works. So bear with me. And normally for moisturizer, I would use this one, but my face is dry, so I'm gonna use this one. It's the Rich Cream with ceramides. This one's just a lightweight daily moisturizer, so I'm just gonna use this one instead of this one. Okay, but before we do that, I'm gonna use this retinol cream. I'm just gonna take this and put some on my forehead. And then I'm gonna put the rest right here, because when I like make a face, that's now all on my face. I'm looking my face is very wet right now. Very, very wet. So I'm gonna let that dry. Okay guys, we're almost done. The next thing I'm gonna use, you can say I've used the hell out of this, is the Yuzu Blemish Gel Cream. So I'm just gonna take a little bit. I don't want to use too much. And I'm just gonna pat that onto my acne. Okay, so all of that is now on my face. She's well used. Okay, so the next thing I'm using is this Grwm eye gel. And this stuff comes out of the tube pretty quickly, so you just want to be careful when you're using it, but you literally just rub it on your eye. Okay, we're coming to an end for skincare. I literally have like, I think 3 products left. So now I'm gonna use the moisturizer. Actually, that's a lie. I fibbed. We're gonna wash off first with my clindamycin, and then we're gonna Okay, I know I said I was using my clindamycin, and for anyone wondering, this is what it is. You cannot buy it at a store. This is like prescribed to me from my dermatologist. Um, but yeah, so it kind of smells like vegetables. I'm not really sure why, but it works. So this is what my skin looks like now. Pretty red, whatever. And like tomorrow morning when I wake up, my face will basically be perfectly fine. Like that's how good this stuff is. So let's go. Okay, so here is the stuff. I'm just going to rub it on my face. This is not a facial cleanser, by the way. Okay, really quickly, we're gonna do some lymphatic drainage. So you just wanna, I like to go like this behind my ears and just open up my my lymph nodes before I gua sha. And I feel like it works. And then I'm gonna just grab my gua sha. It's from Sephora. She's cute or whatever. And then what I like to do is put the tiniest bit of snail mucin on here just so it can glide across my face and not like hurt me. So just go up. Okay, I'm gua sha. I don't know if you guys can tell a difference on camera, but I can a little bit in person. I'm less puffy than I was, so that's good. Last but not least, for now, is the tiny moisturizer that I was telling you guys about earlier. Okay, so I'm done with my face for now. I might put pimple patches on later. Depends on if my face dries. I'm just gonna wash my hands really quick because I have like so many different products on my hands. And then we'll move on. Okay, next step is just changing into my other pajamas. These are kind of just ones that I like wear around the house today doing stuff. So I don't want to like go to bed in them. So I'm gonna change really quick and then we'll be back. Okay, I've changed into my other pajamas. I would quickly like to specify, I wear deodorant throughout the day, but I also just put it on right before I go to bed because for some reason I overheat my stuff. I use the stick and then I use the spray as well as Carpet. Carpet also works. I'm just out of it. So this is my alternative. But yeah, definitely recommend investing in men's deodorant if you like feel like you stink a lot or you sweat a lot. Yeah. I would also like to preface that I do have Botox, so that kind of helps with the sweating, but I don't think everyone can afford getting Botox, so this will work. Okay, now you guys may think I'm weird for this, but I have a really hard time sleeping. I have sleep apnea, which is part of the reason why I have the Oura ring, but I also cannot breathe through my nose at night. So we're gonna put the Flonase in. If you don't know what Flonase is, it's literally just, you just shoot it, and it opens up your sinuses. I'm not gonna do it on camera just because it's a little weird, but I'm gonna do that and I'll be right back. Okay, so I finally took my hair out of the little thing that it was in, because we're coming down to the home stretch here of things that I do before I go to bed. So moving on to the next step is brushing my teeth, obviously. So let's do that. I use Colgate and I don't know where my other toothbrush went, so I just used my travel one because it's still a toothbrush. But I do need to go get a new one. Okay, teeth brush time. Toothbrush. And then we're gonna brush for 2 minutes and I'll be back. Okay, next up we're putting in my Invisalign and I am just brushing them. I know you're not supposed to do that, but I really don't care that much. We're just gonna brush them before I put them in. And then we're just gonna pop them. That's top. This gives me a lisp, by the way, when I talk. So if I sound a little crazy after I put these in, that's why. There we go. Okay, there we go. My Invisalign are in my teeth, or on my teeth, I guess, whatever you want to say. So I think we're at our last step, honestly, well, in the bathroom at least, which is I just like to apply a lotion before I go to sleep because I get very like dry. I'm gonna use my Sol de Janeiro lotion. Switch. And I just like to put it on my arms. It also just like makes me smell good. So yeah, that's that. But we're gonna move into my room now for the rest of the routine. Okay, we're in my room now. We're back. So the rest of the steps of my night routine are pretty like chill. Sometimes I'll put a face mask on, but I literally just put all that stuff on my face, so I'm not going to. But I like to fill my water bottle up before I go to bed. I put on my Oura ring so I can track my sleep because, like I said, I have sleep issues. And then I turn on my fan. This is how loud it is. But yeah, it just keeps me cool at night. And then I plug my phone in and we're good to go. So I think that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please make sure you subscribe and hit the bell button, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.